Fred West was a notorious English serial killer who, along with his wife Rosemary West, perpetrated a series of gruesome murders in Gloucestershire, England during the 1970s. Born on September 29, 1941, in Muchmarkel, Herefordshire, Frederick Walter Stephen West grew up in a troubled household marked by poverty and abuse. West's childhood was fraught with instability and trauma. He experienced physical and emotional abuse at the hands of his father, Walter Stephen West, who was known for his violent temper and authoritarian demeanor. Additionally, West's mother, Daisy, was often absent, leaving him to fend for himself and his siblings. As a young man, West had several brushes with the law, including charges of theft and indecent exposure. Despite his troubled past, he managed to charm those around him with his affable demeanor and smooth-talking personality. In 1961, he married Catherine Costello, with whom he had 2 daughters. However, their marriage was tumultuous, marked by infidelity and domestic violence. In the late 1960s, West met Rosemary Letts, a young woman with a troubled upbringing similar to his own. The two quickly formed a romantic relationship and eventually married in 1972. Together, they embarked on a reign of terror that would shock the world. Between 1973 and 1979, Fred and Rosemary West committed a series of heinous crimes, including the sexual assault, torture, and murder of at least 12 young women and girls, including their own daughters. The victims were often lured to the West's home under false pretenses, before being subjected to unspeakable horrors. The true extent of the West's crimes came to light in 1994, when police began investigating the disappearance of their daughter Heather. During a search of the West's property at 25 Cromwell Street in Gloucester, investigators uncovered multiple human remains buried in the garden and cellar. The shocking discovery sent shockwaves throughout the country and led to the arrest of Fred and Rosemary West. In 1995, Fred West was charged with 12 counts of murder and later confessed to several additional killings. He was found dead in his prison cell on January 1, 1995, while awaiting trial. Rosemary West was subsequently convicted of 10 murders and sentenced to life in prison, where she remains incarcerated to this day. The case of Fred and Rosemary West remains one of the most notorious and disturbing in British criminal history, serving as a chilling reminder of the depths of human depravity. Despite the passage of time, the scars left by their horrific crimes continue to haunt the communities they terrorized and the families of their victims.